All right, ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the channel, man. So, as we all know, Jonathan Kuminga was absolutely snubbed from the Rising Stars game, but dude, this guy's gonna be so good. Like, he might be a legitimate star in 2 to 3 years from now. He is 19 years old and he doesn't turn 20 until the month of October. With his basketball IQ this good at such a young age, you combine that with the freaky athleticism he possesses, along with that work ethic that we're kind of starting to see really kind of come into fruition this season. You combine all of that, and I think we have an absolute superstar on our hands. So, guys, welcome back to the channel, man. If you're new here, be sure to hit that subscribe button. We are 6 subs away from 10,000. If we could get this video to 50 likes, I think that would help us get those remaining 6 subscribers. So I appreciate all you guys watching. Jonathan Kuminga this season, I mean, played 41 games, was drafted number 7 from the Golden State Warriors, and I've made a couple of videos about him talking, particularly when the Warriors were kind of a little bit injured. He had some COVID stuff going on, and Kuminga was playing. He was starting. He was getting 20-point games left and right. This season, 7 points, 2.5 rebounds, nothing too crazy. When you look at the per 36 stats, that's when it gets a little bit eye-opening. 20 points per game, 7.5 rebounds, about a steal per game. Shooting 49% from the field, and then he's also shooting 32% from downtown this season. And the reason I wanted to emphasize that is because last year in the G League, he was 18 years old. He was extremely young, playing with grown men, but he shot 25%. So 25% three-point shooter last year in the G League. That's at 32% right now. 32%. And you just love to see kind of the confidence that he has been able to develop. It's almost similar to Scottie Barnes, where Scottie Barnes shot, I think, 25% as well, exactly, in college, in his final year in college at Florida State, and he's in the NBA right now, and he's looking so much more confident shooting threes. So the development and progression Kuminga is showcasing with that three-point shot, it's getting me thinking, like, all right, sooner rather than later, he's going to be making threes at a relatively consistent pace. Like, you're not going to be able to leave this man wide open. You shouldn't leave him wide open right now as it is. So I guess that's already passed. That window is already passed. Mid-range, that's where if Jonathan Kuminga ever develops a mid-range game, it's over. He is a superstar. He will be a superstar if he ever develops a mid-range. The thing about Kuminga, to me, is his amazing finishing ability. Once this man gets going in fast break, particularly, it's over. I mean, you saw it with the windmill dunk not too long ago. The thing is, the way the Warriors play is, it's super fast. Super fast, and it's unselfish. And it's working so well from Kuminga, man. The NBA world, when Jonathan was drafted at number 7 to the Golden State Warriors, I think we all just kind of held our breath. I think everyone held their breath saying, oh, goddamn. Who let this happen, man? Come on. What is going on here? And you're already seeing it this season. He's been in the G League for just a little bit. Just a little bit. And when he was balling out, by the way. But in games where he's getting over 15 minutes, he's averaging almost 14 points per game and almost 5 assists. I know that's not too crazy, but the fact he's not in the Rising Stars game, it's almost embarrassing. I mean, today's era of NBA, it's all stats. It's all analytics. Use your eyes, watch Jonathan Kuminga play basketball, and try and tell me he's not one of the most promising young players in the entire NBA right now, because it's just not going to happen. He is one of the best young players in the NBA right now. This season, ready for a crazy stat? He's shooting 75% at the rim. So it's starting to come together for Kuminga. Literally, do not let this man get in open transition. I'm excited for the future of the Golden State Warriors as well, where you have, maybe Steph Curry's done, Draymond's done, Klay's done. But man, I think James Wiseman's going to be like a prime 25 and 10 player. Moses Moody, I really like what they got there. So Golden State's probably not going anywhere for quite some time. Before we talk about the defense, I do want to just mention real quick, Jonathan Kuminga's taken 5 threes per game, per 36. And that's just that's a stat I like to see. He's taken about two a game in the only 13 minutes a game he's averaging this season. So even just 2 threes, I think that's like a really bright spot, is that he's taking threes. And he's making them. He's making them at a fine clip for what we were anticipating. Now let's talk defense here, because with that freaky athletic ability he has, I mean, defensively he's already a stud. He's got all the tools, really, to be an elite defender. And as Draymond Green already has alluded to several times, this man is going to be good on defense. Especially the fact that he's being mentored behind and just kind of watching not only the whole Golden State Warriors roster, Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Steve Kerr, learning the ins and outs to what makes a championship a franchise team, or what makes a franchise team a championship contender. He's witnessing that right now. But he's being mentored by Draymond Green, one of the best defensive players of all time at his position. So you gotta think, if this man already has all the tools to be a stud on defense, like, he's got all the intangibles, and then he gets mentored by one of the best defenders at that position and of his position, I mean, it seems like a wrap, man. So Golden State, unfortunately for Kuminga this season, they're stacked, dude. Like, the Warriors are just stacked. They're one of the deepest rosters in the entire NBA. You've got Steph Curry, you've got Klay Thompson, you've got Draymond Green, who is out right now, so you are seeing an increase of Jonathan Kuminga, so that's nice for him. Jordan Poole, Andrew Wiggins has been an absolute stud. And let me say this on my final point, my final remark. If there was a team who I would want Jonathan Kuminga to go to develop himself into a superstar, it's 2 teams. And it's in this order. Number 2, the Toronto Raptors. I feel like they do a phenomenal job at developing and progressing players. But number 1, it's Steve Kerr. It's the entire coaching staff over in Golden State Warriors. It's the whole personnel. It's everything they have. Number 1 for development, it's the Golden State Warriors, man. If I'm the NBA, I'm freaking out right now. That's it for today, though, guys. If you enjoyed it, you want more Warriors content, hit that subscribe button. I'll see you guys later.